Welcome back, everyone. If you're new to the channel, on this channel I share about my farming journey. For the past few days I haven't been at the farm. I was having flu, so I just realized that my okra is ready for harvest. And if you've been following this journey, you planted okra just to avoid heavy rains, and then we were even hit by heavy floods in Limpopo Venda. So the teachable lesson was that I only took 3 days without entering because I was really sick. I was not doing well. I was having fever and stuff. So I've just realized that my okra are heavy, are ready to harvest, and the size is really good for harvesting. Some have really grown to the point where I will be unable to sell them. If you check this one is really big. They're still fresh, but consumers don't really love buying them at this size because it's not guaranteed that they are still fresh. So now I'm about to go to town and check if I can get people who I can supply them with my okra, because the more I delay, it's the more they grow. I was not really so aware that I have to really harvest them at this size. To me, I was like, let me hold on a little bit, because if you check, there are so many which were damaged by rain. So in my head, I was like, no, let me wait a bit. Let me wait for 2 days, 3 days, not knowing that within few days they are growing. Like, they are growing. I will have to be harvesting maybe every after 2 days. I was not so aware. To me, I was like, let me wait a little bit, let me wait a little bit. And now they are now grown. And they are in a stage where I will be able to I will be unable to sell them because some are really damaged. I was thinking of selling to the market, but I can't be selling to the market when there are these few. So if you check this one, it is growing. I think within 3 days I will have to harvest that one. So now I'm really under pressure and I'm still not really doing well. So I'm thinking of now going to town and try to find a market so that like I will sell those small ones. The rest then I will leave them so that I can get, what is it called? So that I can get seeds from these ones. Because if you check a few days back, they were so small. They were so small. I did a video here. So my advice is that try to harvest your okra when they're still young. When they're still at like a finger size. It's what people are now telling me to look out for. I shouldn't allow them to really grow. But um I don't know. I was even thinking of harvesting those big ones just so that like they can so that like maybe the plant will be able to focus more onto the growing parts on the ones which are about to grow. So now because like some are even flowering, I think I should just harvest or I should just leave them for seeds. Some are advising me to leave them so that like I will be having seeds for the next period of planting, so that like I shouldn't really go and buy seeds. But I'm even thinking of considering that. But with that, I think it does even limit me on not on knowing if there's enough okra or what, because like I think I will have to be harvesting daily or every 2 days or three. So with that, I was then thinking I will be unable to see if I have to harvest, because there will be some okra which are maybe blinding which are disturbing me to see that there's some which I have to harvest. So far now I'm in between. I'm not so sure if I should harvest everything and then maybe restart afresh when I'm monitoring like daily. But I'm just in between. I'm just in between. I will actually do more research if maybe then if I remove the the fruit, will the plant be able to use those nutrients or and that energy onto building some? If not, then I think I will just have to go with my research. If it says that it's good, it's advisable that I harvest everything so that the plant will be focusing more onto growing, I will do so. If not, then I will have to have seed from this plant, because they were not really affected by any sort of like heavy any sort of like diseases. So I think maybe these seeds will be good for me to replant. But sometimes I feel like replanting these days, there are a lot of chemicals. So those people does sometimes spray chemicals on our seeds, so that like you will have to go and buy again. So there's the challenging part, because sometimes you buy seeds, you don't have to reuse, you have to go and buy again. So I will check if maybe they will be good seeds or not, but I'm now in between. I don't know. And if you can check this one, I think within 2 days, 3 days, I will have to be harvesting. I took time to harvest. So now let me just go and try to find a good market at town, so that like maybe I will be able to sell one or two people who will be selling at town. Because sometimes for me to be at town and still sell again, there will be my things will be behind. Because like if you check here, weeds, the weeds are about to start, so I will have to be removing weeds. And these days there's no rain, so I will have to irrigate. So it might take my time selling and marketing. So but with those ones which are there, I think I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. So after after I've found out who the correct pricing of selling to the local market, I will be selling to people. So if you have checked now, you see okra is so simple. Here I only sprayed pesticide once. There were so many rains, I was not irrigating. I didn't spend on irrigation, but now I think it's where I will have to put proper irrigation. But drip irrigations won't do. I might even just use sprinkler. If sprinkler not, then maybe I will just have to find an alternative way of me irrigating them. But so far everything look nice, good. And you see with okra, it's simple money. You just if it's summer, you can just plant, they will grow. But if you have made it so far, thanks for watching.